Ramos Boyd, here with
Sonny Bronco, and this is Sportscenter.
Today in the segment of SportsCenter, we are covering the one and only Southern Wesleyan University Baseball Fantasy League.
Yeah, it was a great season this year, wasn't it, Aramis?
It was a great season, down to the wire, chitty chitty bang bang, every single week. Sonny.
Saw some big upsets this year, some big surprises. Jose Abreu, Johnny Cueto, both coming out of nowhere. It's a big year.
I'd say more of Abreu coming out of nowhere, with Cueto having recent success. Just his struggle has always been the relative fatness, I would say.
Yeah, it was interesting, you know, the owner of Jaeger One Zombie was talking a lot of trash in the beginning of the year about Cueto, saying he wasn't going to make it, saying it was a bad draft pick, but Cueto stuck it up his butthole all season long.
I feel like bad draft pick was not as much emphasized as that he was fat.
Anyways, moving on to other teams in the league. Connor Hernandez had a bounce-back season.
That, I believe, he is the hands-down most improved manager, unless T. Pilley, Big Daddy Wayne, about to be married himself, Trevor Pilley. Did he pull out the NIT?
It's pretty close. We're going to have to check with our sideline analysts, Susie Colbert and Aaron Andrews, to see what the score of that game is.
Just in the Mickey Mouse League, just took the championship away from some type of zombies.
Freedom Zombies.
Freedom Zombies, that's what happened.
Despite countless jinx attempts and skeletons in the outfield, the Freedom Zombies could not make their way back up to the top.
Just didn't have enough home runs and saves. Of course, when you're dead, it's kind of hard to get a save, so there's that.
And we're back. I'm I'm Ramos Boyd, and I'm here with
I'm Sonny Bronco.
Mistaken sense of identity there, as we've seen in the league before. Tim O'Callahan mistaking his identity as Jaeger One Zombie, falling apart this year. What's the deal with O'Callahan and Jaeger One Zombie just crumbling like an old cookie made by the cookie?
You know, the Freedom Zombies just really had his number. I mean, it's 2 years in a row now they've taken him out in the playoffs. Just smash, smash, smash.
Smash, smash, smash. Strong words by Sonny Bronco.
Yes, but then, of course, didn't mean much because of the collapse by the Freedom Zombies once they made it to the next round.
Yeah, how about the team formerly known as Shark Boy? Wow.
Yeah. Lost their name in the middle of the season.
And their player.
Yeah.
Lost their name
Yeah.
to Tommy John, who was then brilliantly picked up by the move master, Jaeger One Zombie, who then traded him for another keeper. But to no avail, as that keeper sucked.
It was interesting. I think we set a record this year in most vetoes in the league as well. Most of the trades being involved with Jaeger One Zombie.
Yeah, there's this theory. I actually talked with him recently. There's this theory about this that he says certain trades go through for Carlos Gonzalez, usually a top 5 player.
Interesting.
And a lesser skilled, non-named player in this league who owner Thomas Floyd has named and then taken away, and then named and taken away, his protege, traded for Carlos Gonzalez. And ordinarily that'd be like, wow, he must have given up some great people. In actuality, he gave up 3 pickups. 3 pickups for Carlos Gonzalez, whereas Jaeger One Zombie trades for great players and gives up great players, but veto. So his theory is fear, the dreaded 4-letter word of fantasy baseball.
The first year that we had the B League was this year. Sorry, Expansion League. Not calling it B League. How do you think the Expansion League went this year?
I think if Jamin Loomis had made one move, he would have all year,
Yeah.
but he did not, thus blowing it. Who's in the championship right now?
It was Tim Atkins and MIFC, something like this. But anyways, there's been some interesting happenings with this situation. It looks as if Tim Atkins is going to win the championship, but there has been some controversy surrounding this championship at all. First of all, Peter Ronco going inactive following the month of May.
You cannot go inactive. Chuck Mealy, everybody.
Chuck Mealy.
Hello? Hey. Doing great. How are you? Yes, sir. Absolutely. Yes, sir. They were talking about integrity tonight. Integrity. Yes, sir.
That's a great prayer.
Great prayer.
So great.
Love that guy. Anyways, news in the B League. Conspiracy, Sonny, because
Yeah.
two different things going on. The two teams in the championship seem to both have done some sort of wacky thing.
Yeah.
Yes, I did use the word wacky. MFIC, which probably stands for some sort of profanity, has been inactive for over a month or something like
Like
this.
4.
Like 4 months inactive, and then he makes the championship. If he wins, is he deserving, in your mind, Sonny, to make it to the big league?
There's actually been some rumors that in our fall meetings last year, the commissioners and the other owners of the league decided that one of the stipulations of coming up for the B League was that you had to win the B League and you had to be active. You had to prove that you're an active owner. This proves that he's inactive, so we'll go back and review the evidence, but if the footage in fact says that we did say you had to be active, it's not coming up.
Give him the boot.
The boot.
Now, another conspiracy. Tim Atkins, owner of team Tim Atkins, has been making some strong moves and has come from the bottom of his league to the top, overcoming a lot of adversity. But
So there's an investigation that is now ongoing, but it remains to be seen that he's actually getting inside information from an owner in the Premier League, his brother, Mark Atkins.
the championship winner of this year in the big league, which leads to reason if Mark Atkins is picking up players no one has heard about, and yet they're having really good nights when he picks them up, that's great for Mark Atkins. Congratulations for making stellar moves. That's a very squeaky door. Congratulations to Mark Atkins for those great moves. But
Kenny's Vargas.
who's Kendrys Vargas? Is that the new Kendrys Morales?
He's not even owned in the Dynasty League.
He's not even on the roster next year.
Yeah.
So
how does he know who that guy is?
how does he know he is? And then if he knows that guy, how is little brother Tim Atkins supposed to know who that guy is? Exactly. Conspiracy? I think fact.
We're going to take it over to our ESPN detective for a little bit of his ongoing investigation and his findings.
His name is secret as an investigator, but we will call him Barkley Runningham.
Over to him.
Over to you, Barkley.
Detective, how is your investigation going on the current Expansion League situation?
Basically, what they said was that there was different things going on in the relationship between Tim Atkins and Mark Atkins and MFIC and Tony Ronco. They said that there was some stipulations going on that Tim was picking up the same as Mark Atkins, the same players. And coming to my conclusions, I would say that there's definitely some cheating going on in the league.
What is the likelihood that you are going to be able to land this investigation and convict both Atkins brothers?
I am 99% sure that both Atkins brothers are guilty, and I'm just looking for fingerprints as we speak.
All right, thank you so much, Detective.
Thank you.
This is ESPN.
Jim Rome is burning. Presented by Tag Body Spray for Men.
Jim Rome here, ESPN. Crazy season in fantasy this year, as they were talking about. Just so much going on. Justin Brew coming into the league. The guy sucks.
Who brought him into this league? 172 holds? Yeah, because you couldn't find a closer. You Hera for Vinny Pistano in the minor leagues? Okay, let's be real. He shouldn't have been here. Yeah, you got lucky. You beat Luke. But it's not going to happen 2 years in a row. You're going to the B League next year. Let's be real. Who else? Grace Eckert couldn't even defend her NIT title. Okay? I know you're trying to rep for the ladies and everything. You're trying to get Carol up in the league. But hey, if you want her, you're going to have to show us at least something. Okay? Or we're not just going to bring you up. Who else? Trevor Pilley might squeak out an NIT win finally after what is this, like your 5th year going for the dang thing? Come on, Trevor. It's about time. Okay? We know you improved. But let's go. Let's get the big one once in a while. Who's next? Thomas Floyd. The guy thinks he's the greatest thing since sliced bread. I'm sorry to break this to you, Thomas, but you haven't even been to the championship in 3 years. 3 years, okay? I got my education in 2, all right? It's time to step it up, okay? Stop trading for all these old guys. Start investing in some real people, okay? George Springer isn't what I'm talking about. You don't trade to get a keeper who hits 240. All right, last guy I gotta talk about. Tony Bronco. You hit 198 in the championship round. How are you going to defend your title hitting 198? My grandmother weighs more than 198. Can't handle this league. It's just too much. We're going to go into our guest star today. We've got Domingo Ayala coming in. We're going to ask him a few questions. Domingo, come on in.
What you doing? Him runs.
We're here with Domingo Ayala. Now you claim to be a 3-time first-round draft pick?
4 times, 2 in the same years.
2 in the same year, okay. Domingo, what's your take on the Fantasy League this year? I know you commented on it last year. You had some good interviews. What do you think about it this year?
I think it's a bunch of semi-pros. I think what they don't do is they don't hit the bat and hit the ball in a comfortable stance and you swing hard. What they do is, I got the bat control him. I know what to do.
Do you though?
I got a lot of it.
Do you though?
I know how to swing the bat, and they don't know how to do it in the fantasy.
Domingo, what fantasy team did you play on this year?
I play on my own teams.
I didn't actually see you in the... Oh, you must have been... Oh, you're playing probably on a semi-pro team, right?
What you say, him?
You were probably playing on a semi-pro...
I don't play... You see this? You don't get that stash from playing on no semi-pro teams. You get it from being blood, sweat, tears, and natural best baseball playerness.
I'm pretty sure that you weren't on a big league team. You're not in the minor leagues. You must be on semi-pro.
There's upper echelon of leagues, and I was the top of that echelon.
Of the semi-pro league?
If you say one more time the semi-pro league, I'm gonna crack you in the Dunn's piece of that.
You're semi-pro.
Oh. I'm out of this. You stay semi-pros.
And that concludes this segment of SportsCenter. I'm Sonny Bronco.
I'm a Ramos boy.
ESPN.